Hey, 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 gamers. And welcome in to another stream. Today, we got something special and unique and interesting and awesome and cool and unique that I thought up this morning, actually. Because I woke up and I was like, what shall I stream today? Maybe another hardcore stream, but maybe I can make it a little more interesting. And then I did some Googling. Because this was my suspicion. I was led to believe this. And I double-checked, and I was right. Along with the full release of Minecraft came hardcore mode, obviously. Which is what we're doing today, as you can tell by like the title and whatnot. And so I thought, hey, why not play the game? Shocking idea, play the game. But why not play the game in hardcore mode at release? Because I just did a hardcore stream, not a hardcore scream. I did a hardcore stream last week. Maybe even the week before? On a Friday. Last week at this point. Or the week before. But the week before for sure. Sorry, I'm getting hung up on details. And I was like, I wonder if I could play hardcore mode when it released, like as it released with the full game, and see if it's the same. Because I know it's not going to be identical. I'm curious as to how my experience in hardcore mode in base vanilla Minecraft 1.1, not 1.0, mind you, because 1.0 is a little rushed and buggy, and 1.1 fixes a lot of stuff. So I decided to go for 1.1 just for posterity's sake. And I'm thinking that, I don't have much planned, but if this goes well, and I don't die within like the time frame of this stream, I do not intend this to be a one-shot. It might be a one-shot because I'm very bad at hardcore, and and it's not for everybody, sure. But I had this idea wherein, like, maybe once this world ends per se, we could move on to 1.2 and do it again on 1.2, and so on and so forth, as a replacement for just regular hardcore runs. Maybe so. Let me know what you think. Anyway, the music is very loud. I'm gonna crank that down a little bit, just so I'm more audible over it. I hope I wasn't, like, being completely drowned out there, because I'll sound like an idiot. But if it wasn't understood, we're playing hardcore mode on 1.0. We're gonna do a game. We're gonna have a good game, have a good time. We're gonna make the best of it. It's gonna be fantastic. So as you can see, Minecraft 1.1, no texture packs, no mods, no tricks. Let's call it hardcore. Oh, well, it didn't. I hit Control A and backspace and expected that to work. I don't know why, but like, it's honestly a fairly recent addition that being able to like Control A and select all text in Minecraft text boxes was a thing. And it's such a good quality of life. I enjoy it very much. Anyway, hardcore history. It's probably gonna be a lot of flubbing. It's very hot today, and I'm going to use that as a as a crutch, funnily enough. We're gonna do rat, all caps, as the... Actually, no, ratcore. Here we go. And that'll give us a nice seed that can be replicated for the viewer at home. So let's jump straight in. I'm very excited about this. I really, really am. Because, ooh, old swamp. Ugliest biome in the game, old swamp. Okay, I gotta be real careful about living. Because, ooh, and taiga... Yeah, sure, I'll take some of this spruce wood. Why not? Spruce trees are such a pain, and they become less of a pain over the years. But, like, they're still kind of a pain. Here, let me open my inventory. Achievement get! Take inventory! Here, does I still give me, or, like, is it J or H? There used to be, or there is currently a hotkey for, in the current game for, hey, getting wood for viewing the achievement screen, but now I think it's still achievements, yeah. Maybe I'll go for all the Chivos. That is not a hard task. What's the hardest achievement here, do you think? I assume dragon. Really? Getting to the end is the end of the quest line? Weird. Or the end of the achievement line, rather. That is very odd. Oh god, they still use, like, normal oak tops. That's funny. But no, yeah, old swamps are interesting. Some of the best Minecrafters to ever do it started out in old swamps. Etho's lab is the only one that comes to mind, actually, now that I think of it. So I propose we settle up here. I know, but it's so much in the aesthetic of the game. You know, of this version of the game, you know, these old swamps. So I'm tempted to just straight settle up here and see what happens. So we need a good food supply. So once I get my wood, I'm gonna start working on getting some stuff. Is the game not coming through? The game audio is not coming through. I'm a fool for it. An absolute moron for not making that happen. The game's not too loud now, is it? Because I had to pump it a little bit so it's louder than the music. There we go. Anyway, back to it. I feel exceedingly dumb now for not having noticed that sooner. Audio's good? Good to hear. But no, I think we need to get our hands on some seeds. As seed as possible, haha. And I'm thinking we could turn this little thing into, like, a farm of sorts. This little, like, pond here. Maybe, like, just fill it in a bit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. One whole sapling, huh? Okay, the tree's not done yet. Alright. Disregard me. No worry. One sapling is fine. You do you, I guess. Ooh, but there's this nice shoreline up here, too, though, that would be a lot prettier to place something on. There's so many pigs, my god. But that's part of our grand plan here. I'm gonna see what I can do to get a number of seeds. Just to... Well, 3 of them certainly is a number. 3 seeds might be enough. I don't know. I want to shoot for, like, 5, ideally, but, like, if that means, like... like mowing the entire area down. There's not a word for like deforestation of grass, other than just like mowing it. Ooh, mushroom. Didn't mean to break you, but I'll take it. Sure. Plenty of mushroom here too for stew. Can you make stew at this point? I think you can. I'm almost certain you can. Come on, I feel good about this one. No? How about that one? No? Oh, okay. Oh, Minecraft music. Let me just, I like the Minecraft music as much as the next guy, but it kinda overlaps with the existing stream music, and that's really the only option is to, Hey, shift clicking. No dragging, though. Dragging doesn't exist yet. What a shame. Shameful thing. Let's put our crafting table under this tree here. I always like to place my crafting table under a tree. Call me old-fashioned all you like. But I think it's a nice, sound place. I think we could stand to make a wooden hoe right now. Just for the time being. I know I usually get the pickaxe and go straight to business, but this time, I'm feeling it, you know? 3, 4... Oh, well... Okay, let's go ahead and make room. 5. There. It's a little ugly. I'll give you that. But we'll have crop soon. And won't that be something? Notice how I haven't been sprinting anywhere. I'm very weary because I remember very distinctly at this point in time in the game's development the hunger being a little overzealous. And because it was a new feature, they still had to like balance it, you know. I remember the hunger being an absolute nightmare to deal with, and so I want to avoid, having that problem as much as possible. And cave moment. Can I get down here without dying? I can get down here enough to get some stone at least, so that's a big win for me. I've been bonked. I can't believe this. you would go out of your way to bonk me. I don't think there's anything down here. Nope, just darkness. It's pretty dark, though. So let me go ahead, just for the sake of the footage. I think 50 should be enough. That helped. To not blow out the brightness. What are we up to? 9? I need 12 at least. 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Yeah, 12 of them. 12 in it. Hardcore. Yeah, welcome in. Good to see you. We're having a little hardcore gaming moment in old Minecraft. We got the lo-fi going this stream. Last hardcore stream, we were messing around. And of course I died, but like that's a given these streams. I'm hoping I won't this time. I'm going to take special care as to not die this time. I've been bonked again. But I'm gonna take special care not to die this time. Because I kind of dig the classic versions of the game. I did a whole YouTube thing about it. Wait, is that? Oh, it's on the inside, not the outside. I was like, those entities can't share a block. What happened here? But no, they're safe. They're good. They're cool. Where did I plant my crops? I don't see the... I was pretty sure it was this shoreline. Maybe it was further down the shore? Like over there, mayhaps? Let's find out. But anyway, I got the lo-fi going this stream because the music was a little upbeat for some moments where it probably shouldn't have been. So, there it is! There's my stuff. Yar, there be stuff here. Okay, first wicked order of business. Making sure I have somewhere to be at nightfall. That's very important to me. Old versions are definitely less anxiety-inducing. I don't know, this feels so cozy, right? There's such a thing going on here. Like, I don't know what I'd necessarily call it, because like cozy's the best word I could come up with, honestly. Let's go ahead and plant some of these as well, just around. I don't know if the sand thing applies, where like crops grow slower, or sugarcane grows faster on dirt than it does sand. But I'm gonna work on the assumption that that is true. It's a nice mountain over there. It's a shame my view of it is interrupted by this tree. Mayhaps I shall do something about that soonish. So I'm gonna do something a little unheard of build-wise. I'm gonna kinda... how big do I want this place? I'm going to use cobblestone at the edges. Usually this is the other way around for me, at least. Cobblestone at the edges, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Is that? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna use cobblestone at the edges, and then I'm gonna use wood in the middle, so it makes up the walls. And hopefully this will make myself a nice, quaint little house by the time I'm done. How's about it? I have 6 of these left. I think I'm gonna use these 6 cobble to craft myself an axe, because I'm going to need more wood. Oh, I do not have any sticks. Let me go ahead and make some more sticks first. Oh, I'm sort of a stick haver myself. No dirt house? Yeah. That actually would be funny, to do a little first night dirt house. Oh, and it's nightfall. Alright, well, the decision has been ripped from me. Dirt house it is. Right over here. Right here. I think I'm gonna... It's less of a dirt house and more of a hole in the ground, but I've got an idea. We love a rat with a vision, folks. Stick with me on this. It'll come out. Oh, iron! Well, this turned out better than I thought. Why am I using my pickaxe for the dirt? I really shouldn't be. Alright, now how do I make a trapdoor? Isn't it this? Yeah, trapdoor time. Trapdoor time, trapdoor time. Okay, good. I assume now if I do myself one of these, it's more than I'm gonna need. And I do myself one of these. I need exactly 2 ladders. Thank you. Then I can... Oh no, the issue from beta applies where you can't get out the trap door. Tell you what I'll do about it. Boink. And then I'll boink. And I should be able to do myself one of those, but now I need another ladder. Make a new ladder. Well, you know what they say. Get busy digging or get busy mining. I don't think that's what they say even a little bit, but we can pretend they do. For the time being. The most appetizing of how... What, are you gonna eat it? Appetizing? Hey, achievement get. And right in the middle, a nice little strip mine. I would prefer that were coal, because we're gonna have a hard time seeing in a moment. But you know what we can do to keep ourselves appraised of our eyesights? I'm gonna go ahead and make one of these. And take one of these. Achievement get. Heck yeah. And we'll burn this. I don't know if I can actually burn these in this version. You can't. How about sticks? Stick. One plank, please. And then I will use this to further burn those. Stick! Stick moment. Actually, I need one of these. Funnily enough. Oh, right. Planks aren't real. Or at least spruce planks aren't real. Burn as many of those as that can burn, and then I'll put one of those here. Take 2 of these. Make a bit of those. Stack my torches. 11 torches, would you believe it? Would you, could you, might you believe? We're going straight to the strip mining. It's not going to be a pretty strip mine, and it's not going to be spacious. But it will be my mine. A mine of mine own. And that's just about all I could ask it to be. How are we doing today, chat? What's poppin'? What's got you popping through for a little bit of Twitch action? Oh, more iron. That'll keep me coming for more action. Let's go. Just the one? Looks like just the one. Okay. Back to it. I always, like, the early game is such an addicting part of Minecraft to me because, like, it's so, well, except for, like, the breaking noise of tools, jeez. But it's so relaxing, you know? It's such like a thing where, like, I constantly feel like I'm making progress and yet have nothing to lose yet, you know? And I think that's what keeps me coming back and starting new worlds and whatnot. Chat is PogChamp. It is. Absolutely is. But no, yeah, we're popping. There's something about it, you know, there's something that, like, keeps me coming back, and I think that's it, is just the ease to jump in. And that's what makes hardcore also so appealing to me, is just the fact that I'm not very good at it, and that, you know, the risk of, like, I could lose this whole world in an instant. But on the other hand, it satiates my love of the early game. Because on one hand, it's sad to lose a hardcore world, especially when you've spent, like, a considerable amount of time in. And hey, Cole! But on the other hand, it's nice, it's fun, because then you can start a new one and experience, you know, a brand new world. And I think that keeps the game fresh for me? I don't know. Because anything could happen, you know? Okay, let me place a torch here. See, now I feel silly for making so much charcoal. If only I had known. But it could have been any amount of time. It wasn't a bad decision to make, personally, I think. Speaking of bad decisions, we're going to have to fix that staircase in just a moment. Do a little quick fix. Oh, okay. Up we go. Oh, not with the iron, not with the iron. Cobblestone it is. Okay, I didn't know if I'd take damage from that fall or not. I know they've... I think the modern game is less lenient, actually, with fall damage. I think it's like a 4-block fall, and you begin to take damage up to 32 blocks, and then with no armor, 32 is a death. Or is it 22? It's something like that. And that's, of course, assuming you don't land in water. Got me digging around. Hooray! Old gravel texture's here. Our friend Old Gravel Texture. Oh. There goes our pickaxe. But I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do about that. We're gonna go up and we're gonna make a new one. Oh no! I've lost 1 point of hunger! Hardcore's an allegory for real life. You gain, you lose, but you gotta make the best of it. Totally didn't just make that up. Hey, but it made sense though, and isn't that where all great quotes come from? Just some guy made some stuff up that sounded nice, you know? Probably daylight out there by now, yeah. Close, I assume. I only really hear pig. I do not want to go out there though. That's something I'm not super keen on doing at the moment. New pickaxe. Who dis? And away we go. Real! Real! Gosh, I saw a post earlier talking about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I hear really good things, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in theaters, but I'll definitely see it once it's, like, out on digital, you know? Gosh, I'm still so mad that, like... I like going to the theater. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy going to the theater. I just got completely sidetracked from my point about a post about the Ninja Turtles. But I like going to the theater as much as the next rat. In fact, I'd say I like it more than the average rat. But I also like watching films in the comfort of my own home just about as much. And it really depends on the movie. If I'm like interested. Usually I'll go if it's like an event movie, you know? Okay, I need to go to Y8. What are we at right now? 6, 7, 8. Okay. Bing, bong. Perfect. Gamer moment. Not wanting to step outside. I will not touch grass. You can't make me. But no. There's some movies that just, like, warrant watching them in the theater, you know? And like, it just feels right to do that. And I do that for, like, movies that are, like, big events or, like, more iron. I'll do it for more iron, sure. But there are some movies that are like, man, I really just want to, like, sit down and watch this and experience it and not, like, have to, like, go out and pay an excessive amount of money. And then, can I break this with stone? I know I can in modern Minecraft, but in this version, I can as well. It feels weird to me now that like that was like a later change, but it feels weird to me now not hearing XP noises when I break ore. Having such a hard time finding iron. But yeah, some releases are just like nice like that. Going to the theater makes it more exciting and adventurous, but anxiety-inducing. Watching a movie in your home makes for a comfortable and casual viewing. Yeah, exactly. Like, I planned on doing Barbenheimer. I'm not sure if I will. I'm interested in both films. I definitely want to watch them both, and I would consider them enough of an event. But, like, you know, I don't know if you know this. I am not a wealthy rat, and, not in a good spot lately. Ooh, Rat Maid Redeem. Heck yeah. 10 minutes of your favorite rat maid. Oh, and we switched to our sapling as well. There we go. What time is it? 8:36? 8:46. I will come back to it. Finally! The maid is real! But no, yeah. I just, I'm not in a spot to do it right now. And those are both movies that, honestly, despite the, like, event status of them, I'm fine just waiting on. You know? Speaking of, though, back around to what I was saying. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I saw a post earlier from someone who was talking about taking their kids to go see it and how, like, do not take your children to see this movie. There is violence and profanity. And I was like, wow. Did they really? Because, like, I haven't seen it and I haven't heard a terrible lot about it. I've heard, like, that it's good. But, like, other than that, I haven't heard a whole lot. But... like, profanity seems excessive. Like, what do you mean excessive? Like, what do you mean profanity? Like, what could you possibly be describing? Did they go for a high rating on this one? And I Googled it, and it turns out kids love violence and profanity. They do. But it turns out that, ow, redstone. I should consider this my time to get out of here. But it turns out that it has a PG rating. So now I feel obligated to see it at some point when it comes out on digital, because, like, they walked out in the first 30 minutes, they said. Where in the first 30 minutes in a PG film could you find, like, maybe they say hell? Maybe they say the H word, the good old H-E double hockey sticks. But, like, I don't think it goes further than that, you know? I think that's just about all you're allowed to get away with on a PG rating, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but that's just what I think, at least. But, like, it's safe to say no other, like, post about this movie has convinced me to go see it more than that has. Because, like, now I've gotta know, right? Now I'm in a position where, like, I need to find out what the heck is said in this movie. Ooh, bones. I will take bones. Absolutely. Did I miss any of the day? Yeah, little after sunrise. We're missing just a hair of it. Oh, and they got one bone? There were two bones on the ground. Scam. I can't believe this. Oh, right. Bone meal just insta-grows. No longer a scam. I'm not mad about it anymore. Consider me de-scammed. Off of my crops, or where my crops will soon to be. All right, so we're gonna cut down a tree or two, I think. Perhaps this one first that's like inside the area of my house. What could be up there? Leaves. Who would have guessed? And then a couple more that are, again, very close to home. A tree is hitting a little close to home. And I would like it to not. And so, for its crimes, it shall be murdered. Killed, even. And being in a tough spot, I get it. Yeah, like I wouldn't right this very moment. It seems like a very fun event movie, though, and I'm glad people are having a lot of fun with it, you know? Making a good time of it. So I think before I expend any of my wood on a house, since I've got my little dirt hole in the ground, and it's very profitable so far to have that dirt hole in the ground, I think that I will simply choose to build a pig pen. in its place. Like, I'll just, I'll knock out a quick pig pen so that I can have food. I need to do that soonish, though, because, oh boy, hunger is getting a little low, and I think it would be very boring of me to surround myself in pigs and then starve to death, you know? I think that would be not a great thing to do. So I'm gonna lure 2 of them in, right, into my little pig pen, and then I'm going to breed them. And while that's happening, I'm going to systematically murder every other pig in the area. If you catch my drift, if you find my meaning, you know? I don't know how you couldn't, but if somehow you missed it, I'm going to kill. There will be a murder, and it will be my fault. Let me use these spruce wood that I'm not going to use for anything. Or just normal wood, I guess, is what they are. Here, let me try this. Is this the fence recipe? No, modern fence recipe does not work. Okay, all sticks then. Doing a multi-stick playthrough today. I am too especially trying to invest in streaming and YouTube. Yeah, a massacre, if you will. But, you know. And, like, this is a piece of advice that gets split around a lot. Just the old, you know, oh, well, you don't have to buy things to be a streamer. Like, you don't have to own things. You kind of do. For, like, YouTube, I get that advice a little more. They're like, oh, well, you could start doing it with anything. But nobody's gonna watch a video recorded on, like, a DSi in current year, you know? Like, not to, like, dissuade anybody. Like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, dash any hopes by saying that. But, like, there is, like, a certain level of investment to be made. I'm getting, like, ghosting on my monitor from these. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously it's not coming through on the stream, so this makes no sense. But, like, I don't know what's causing that. It's only when I'm, like, moving around quick, though, and only with, the edges of these cobblestone blocks, really. Weird, weird. Okay. How about... Right over here seems like a good spot to put the pig pen. Well, as far as that got me, let's see, what can I do about that? I can make more sticks. That seems like the only real option. But no, yeah, people will tell you you don't need to make an investment of it, and technically you don't. You can just upload whatever, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Work with what you have, for sure. Like, I agree with the general sentiment of the, like, oh, well, you don't have to have, like, a $100 mic and a $1,000 camera, and it's like, no, you don't. But, like, maybe a $10 mic and a $5 camera aren't really the best options, you know? I don't know, I might be saying nonsense here. I need like 18 of these, I think. There we go. Do fence gates exist? Can I has fence gate? Let's find out. I cannot have a fence gate. No. Okay. Unless it's some, like, weird recipe. I can't remember if that recipe changed too. Stick party, stick party. 15 stick gaming. Alright, well, here's what I'll do. I'll do it the ugly way. Since, like, something has to block these things from getting in and out of the pen, but also, like, function as a gate, you know? So I'm thinking that this is the move. I'll even put it to one side, like that. There we go. And then I can plonk. And there's no getting out of that. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a little luring. You... in here, please. There we are. Now stay. Let's find that cherry grove. Oh, I wish I could, buddy. Boy, do I wish I could. Oh, it's getting dark. Hello, pig. Oh, the ghosting is also around the pig. Weird. Weird monitor issue. But There we are. Have fun, fellas. In fact, have a little too much fun. Gates not exist back then? No, sadly. Which, either that or they're under, like, a weird recipe, but I don't know what the recipe would be. Off rip, you know? I need a sword. I can kind of just hand murder this one. I just need food, buddy. Buddy, I just need food. Come on. Come on, cut me some slack here. You understand, don't you? Come on. Come on, pal. It's no big deal. Okay. Whew. I don't have to explain myself to a pig, let alone a dead pig. Last hardcore streamer I watched just died. I'm a good luck viewer. Oh, I bet you are. I don't tend to last very long. This is the first time I've genuinely come in with the expectation of having a world last more than one stream. So not exactly a vote of confidence, but I'll take it nonetheless. Oh, the black outlines on everything. Okay, can I come out and kill one more pig, please? I hope. I'll try, but the second I take any damage, I'm back in. Oh, he's getting a little far away. Okay, we've looped him back around. Okay, two more. Two more, thank you. I will be leaving ye now. Goodbye, outside. I will not be returning until morn. Oh, thank goodness. Food stacks. I think you mixed up the planks and sticks. I could try. I would love to replace that with a gate, if possible. Because, like, for a normal fence, it's plank, 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 stick, stick. That's what it is for, like, the modern fence recipe. The current fence recipe, though, is that, which is odd. But it's odd and very expensive. Let me try the... Because, like, what I would expect, the gate recipe... They do exist! I did just get it wrong the first time! Yeah, fence gate. Yeah, fence gate. Fence gate with a weird, like, screwy model. But fence gate nonetheless. Oh, I'm stupid! Would you believe it, chat? I'm stupid! Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? I need to make more torches. Before I get too far down there. Many as I can, please. 45 torches will serve me well. Maybe it's from bumping your head on the way down to the mine. Probably. It can't be good for me, that's for sure. So, I didn't read any of the wiki stuff. I didn't read, you know, for this version, I didn't read any of that. It enrages me. I'll probably open it up at some point. Mayhaps. Maybe. Perchance. Oh, right. There's redstone at the end of this mine. I'll get it now, then, since I'm on my way back up and I need a new pickaxe. Oh, I would have needed one soon anyway. That makes sense. Whoa! First damage. First damage, and it's gravel. Okay. Yeah, no, that steps down just fine. Let's see. Can I open ye up? I can indeed open ye up. Amazing. Fantastic. Let's see if I can open it all the way up before this pickaxe breaks. A yoink. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll get the rest on the way back down. Time to slam my head a little further. For the funny, for the funny. There we are. You can see that brain rot get in me. That modern Minecraft, like, two-handed brain rot, because I'm so used to... Oh, right, this is what I was doing. I'm so used to carrying, Am I out of sticks? I'm out of sticks! No! Okay. But you can see that modern Minecraft brain rot, because usually when I'm mining, I'll handle my torches off in my left hand, and put my pickaxe in my right hand. And when I do that and eat something, it places a torch as soon as I'm done eating. So I like to face away from anywhere I could. Oh, right. I forgot to get that. Let's see if we can get that real quick. Because it does kind of bug me too, honestly. It is something that, like, becomes a bother the more I have to look at it. Oh, I got one early. No, that was right. That was right. Alright, then we'll be able to mine. We've probably spent half the night down here just doing this. Like, running up and down the stairs because I am a fool. Actual, real, genuine fool. Is that daylight? Nope, but the night's more than half over now. So we just got a little ways to go. Let's get back to mining, though. Let's see if we can't dig ourselves up some more iron. Mayhaps even a diamond for our trouble. Been seeing a lot of content from Baldur's Gate. Oh my god, the fog down here. Ugh, that's another thing. Old Minecraft fog is so spooky. Feels ominous. But anyway, I've been seeing a lot of content about Baldur's Gate 3. And mostly about, like, the 8 different genital options, and that's exciting and all that. But, you know, I've been hearing a lot about it, and it seems really cool, and I'm thinking about picking it up. I'm probably not going to stream it, though, because, like, I'm not sure if, like, one of the, like, a classic RPG like that, an RPG that I'm interested in comes around once in a lifetime. Or less exaggerated, it comes around once every, like, few years, and then I pick it up, and then I either enjoy it or realize that, yeah, RPGs aren't super my genre, you know? And while they aren't really my genre, typically, one does, like, I'm not trying in vain, you know? I do sometimes land on some things that I find enjoyable. I think I got all of that. There we go. Gravel time. There we are. New light. Raid! Heyo! Cherry Vixen, thanks for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? How you doing? Thanks for raiding your local rat. Super appreciated. Oh, and diamond! Oh, PogChamp! Funny PogChamp diamond. How many? 3? Is that 3? Just those 3, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Could have played Minecraft for a few hours, then played some Pikmin for an hour or so. My partner's been very interested in Pikmin lately. They've been having a nice go of it. And I think that's lovely. And I've been experiencing it kind of, sort of, secondhand in little bits and pieces, because they'll play it on the Steam Deck in bed. And, solid game. Solid game, from what I could see. I don't think I've ever finished a Pikmin game myself, but I'm glad you had fun. Glad to hear you had a good stream. Yeah, I like the aesthetic that Pikmin has, like, as a franchise. But I'm not so sure if the gameplay is super my thing. I don't know, though. Most mainline Nintendo titles like that are kind of approachable. Solid experience. Let's see. Pikmin is so cutesy until you make a whoopsie. Yeah. Millions dead. Frog creature got him. Alright, it's probably daylight up there by now, and I don't think we're gonna get much luck after diamonds. Love playing Pikmin 2 growing up? Yeah. It's cool to see the, like, craze that's come out of the new Pikmin game for, like, you know, newcomers to the Pikmin franchise. Like, me included, like, now I'm interested, you know? Just out of just, like, Funny what happens when you release a game in a popular franchise. Funny what happens when you release one of those games that isn't on like one of the 2 worst selling consoles Nintendo's ever made. You know? It's a little wacky silly what happens when you do that. Millions of sales is what happens. Let's see. What do we got here? We didn't have anything in here. Did they not have stairs? I could make stairs. I haven't yet, but I could. In the meantime, though, for the moment, I think I'm gonna exit the mines and see what I can do about home improvement. Because there is certainly a improvement to be made on this foundation, I'd say. Yeah, Wind Waker got some attention after Tears of the Kingdom, which is nice. Yeah, Wind Waker also. That's another thing that, like, the GameCube spawned that the Wii U got a version of later. I knew a guy who had the special edition Wind Waker Wii U. Very, very interesting fellow he was. Wind Waker's your favorite Zelda game? Yeah, it's a good one. I'm not big on Zelda. Like I'm not like anti-Zelda or anything, but like, you know, as mentioned previous, I'm not like a super huge fan of RPGs. Oh, I've made it too tall. No, I haven't. Check this. Check it out. All I gotta do to rectify that is do one of these little numbers. That's valid. You like what you like. Yeah, everybody's got their tastes. I've been known to enjoy a Zelda every now and again, though. Funny Zelda game. Gosh, it's funny to see where the Switch has gone and like how successful it is, especially like as someone who like grew up, like I grew up in like the GameCube, watching the GameCube fail, and then the Wii hit massive success, and then the Wii U come out and fail, and then the Switch come out immediately after it and hit massive success, and it's starting to form a pattern where they'll come out with a really good console. I am obsessed with this Skyline. Yeah, GameCube, Game Boy era is a fantastic time. Hey, you know what? I was cleaning up earlier, not too long ago. Let me see if I can find it here. I was doing a little deep clean of my space, and you'll never guess what I found. Oh, there it is. I found the mic barely picked that up. I found my Game Boy while I was digging around. I might pop that open and have a game or two. The Game Boy Micro, that was the one with the best screen. Fair enough, you know. I don't want to take damage, but I want to get down from here. Huh. Okay, just gotta kind of eat it. Yep, no worries. No! Do I have the wheat to bring them back? I have one piece of wheat. I can get them back in here if I need to. No. Hey, where's my fence gate? Let me get the fence gate in before I go doing anything brash. Okay. Alright. You! Back with me, friend. Back in the hole. Come on. Pigpen moment. Used to play Tetris on road trips. I am such a huge Tetris guy. Whoa, I only find stray Cheez-Its. Yeah, I know, right? There were a lot of stray Cheez-Its, to be fair. Gotta hit that, lost snack quota. But, no, yeah. Tetris is absolutely my jam. I wish it were a more interesting game to stream. Because, like, I play Tetris very well. I'm very confident in my ability to play a nice round of Tetris. Nice, clean one. Yeah, 5-week rule. You just pop it in your mouth. I can't say I'm not guilty of that, by the way. The good old, like, I'm sure it's fine. If I find it, like, I am going to, like, die. I am stupid. Because if I find, like, a weird, like, if I find, like, a spot on my finger that's, like, something, I'll go, oh, it's probably just food, and eat it. Like, I will straight just, like, lick things off my face. Like, I've had so many substances in my mouth that I definitely should not have. From just, like, yeah, I ate something messy earlier. This could be that. Not that. Oh! Oh, God! It happened just now. If you could believe it, where's my drink? There it is. It happened just now. Oh, my God. Before the stream... I completely forgot, or I would have done that. Before the stream, I was handling some stuff and like doing some more cleaning, and so I put some hand sanitizer on my hands because I planned to like get a meal after the stream, and I figured, you know, have a nice little hand sanitization moment. Mouthful of hand sanitizer, bleach eating moment. Okay, let me see what I can do to. Alright. I don't know. Am I going to put the door on the long side or the short side? I usually go for the long side. I definitely don't want the door to face out this way, though. How does that look? Does that look bad? It looks a little rough. It could be worse, though. Love the taste of cleaner. Absolutely delicious. I do think I'm gonna put a window there though, so I'll carve a little spot for it. Just check this out. If I do that little number, and then I use those to go that far. Hey, it's pumpkin flavored, so at least it's like artificially something edible, you know? I'm still so shocked because, like, I can't believe I just proved my own point, like, that readily. Like, it's such, like, an immediate way, too. Here, let me replant. Let me be kind, rewind. Oh, my God. Speaking of, I found this thing on eBay the other day. So I'm not, like, a collector. Like, I don't have, like, a massive collection. I've only got, like, maybe 60, which is, like, more than the average person. But, like... I like my VHS tapes. I'm a decent, like, VHS tape haver. And when I get VHS tapes, do these come out to a 2-center or a 1-center? A 1-block center. What do I do about that? At least you won't accidentally strip them. Yeah, at the very least. That makes me a little more comfortable about having logs in this book. So I can have one door like that, or I could have 2 doors like that, or I could have one in the middle if I decide to put the door on this side. Decisions. See, I've started to experiment, or I could have like 2 doors. I could have a double door on this one, and then 1 door on each side here. Or maybe just the one off to one side like that, and then center. Yeah, and it could serve as like a back door. I've been trying to play around a little more with like doorways in my builds and make sure that they stick out a little more. I'm gonna head out though. I do have to get some stuff done before I pass out. Enjoy your stream though. Yeah, it was good having you. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the raid. Much appreciate. Make sure you have a good evening. Have a nice decompress. But, what was I saying? Oh, right. I had things to say about VHS tapes. VHS tapes are a small hobby of mine. I pick one up every now and again, you know? And, like, anytime I'm in, like, a thrift shop, I'll always look, you know? You gotta at least look, I think. Oh, no. There's only... Oh, come on. Okay, here's what I'll do. Right? Check it. We'll do a quick little off-center one, and we'll put a window on here. And then we'll do a smaller window here. Right? And then it'll all line up. And then if I do this little number... I really wish that I hadn't gone for logs for this, on one hand. But on the other hand... Log funny. I think using logs in builds is very this like versions era of Minecraft build. And so I as much as I could employ some modern building techniques, and I'd probably be in a nicer looking house before having done that. I feel like that if it comes down to it, let me see if I can chop down a tree before I get stuck downstairs. I feel like that if I'm going to play in an older version like this, I might as well fully embrace it, you know, and like wear it on my sleeve. And just be inspired by like the what the culture was at the time. I think that's very important. We have a lot of cobble, and so I don't mind doing one of these. But no, yeah, about VHS tapes. Real quick. My point was, I was looking, and I was watching my VCR rewind a tape like a couple months ago. I don't watch my tapes often, but I do intend to watch all of them at some point. We'll see if 32 is enough, and then if 32 is not enough, then we'll come back. God, but I don't want it to not be enough and then be an issue. Come on. Okay. That'll be enough for sure, though, right? Here's hoping. But I was watching it rewind, and the issue with rewinding tapes in my VCR in particular is that I've got a really, like, garbage VCR that I just picked up because I don't think it really super matters a whole lot what you play the tapes in. You know, I don't think, you know, a better read head is nice and all that, and, like, a functioning VCR would be nice. But it works, it plays the tapes. But when they're rewinding, occasionally they'll like, during the rewind, it rewinds super slow, for one thing. But it also rewinds, it'll, like, stop the rewind at random points and start playing the tape at, like, I think, like, specific times in the movie. I think I've seen it repeat itself. And I don't know what that's all about. But I was thinking to myself, watching a tape rewind, and the thought recently crossed my mind again. I wonder... See, I wonder if I can get one of those Blockbuster rewind things. The little, like, rewind machines they have behind the counter at Blockbuster. Or they had, I guess I should say. Where in the back, where, like, if a tape wasn't rewound, you run it through the machine and it just like zoop, and it, like, rewinds that fast. Yeah, if I wanted like clean, crisp quality, I wouldn't be using VHS. It's not really the point of the format. You're right. But it does sound bad for the tape. I googled it. It's not really long term because, like, they're a rental service, and so, like, these tape, like, it makes sense when you think about it for a minute. Because, like, that was my initial inclination too. Was like, oh, it'd probably be harmful to the tape, but they're like a rental service, and so, like, those tapes are probably gonna get played more often. Like, nobody's watching Uncle Buck with John Candy every single night for a year straight. But if it was the only copy of Uncle Buck in a VHS store or at a VHS rental place, then you would think that like, you know, people are renting this tape often enough, and it sees a lot of play, is what I'm getting at. And so it's feasible that copy of Uncle Buck, for example, would be played often enough to where, like, micro damage like that would matter. And so as far as I could tell, not even just from my personal, like, musings on it, but also from like looking online, I couldn't really find anything saying definitively that it would be bad for the tape. And in fact, I found, like, a couple articles that were like, yeah, no, you can do this. This is fine. And, like, it's built to not hurt it. And I happened to find one on eBay for, like, $30. And it is a beautiful little machine if, like, that aesthetic is your thing. Like, it's not super flashy or anything. It's not like super out there. It's like a little black box with a Blockbuster logo on it and, like, a deck for the tape to go in. Let me retorch this so it stays lit. Yeah, there we go. Now we have stairs! And now we're hitting our head again, aren't we? Just a little. That's still fixable. But no, yeah, VHS chunky. VHS good for the brain. It's the same reason that, like, people collect, like, vinyl and things. Of just, like, I can have the movie, like, physically. Like, I know that VHS tapes are still, like, digital data. They're not, like, I mean, they're not, like, digital. They're still, like, analog. But my point is, like, you can look, it's analog enough that you can look at it and hold it in your hands and feel that, like, notion of just like, man, I hope, here, let me back up a little bit so I can block this off. You can look at it and go, man, I'm holding the thing. I have a copy of the movie. Like, I physically have it, you know, and nobody can, like, with digital copies, like, the storefront could go down, whatever. But even then, you'd get a Blu-ray if that's your concern. But there's something, I've got a stack of VHSs. There's something about having a stack of VHSs, a VCR, and a nice little CRT TV to play them on that just, ooh. Yeah, CDs are nice too. I've always been more of a tape person, but, like, I think CD jewel cases are a lost art. I think they're flimsy, sure, but, like, I think they're nice. I think they're still, like, one of the last remnants of physical media, especially in the music space. I think, like, since CDs, we haven't really had, I mean, vinyl, of course, but that's not, like, a new invention or anything. We haven't really had much development in there as, like, a mainstream product for music outside of just, like, digital. Like, listening to it on Spotify is that development. So, like, physical media for music is kind of stuck at a standstill, you know? Still need to watch that Ferngully VHS. We do, don't we? But we've got a lot of tapes just sitting around. You know, I mean, they're on a shelf. They're like taken care of. They're not like just on the floor. Do they not have shovels? I could go make a shovel. It's just I've never been one for the shovel in this game. Like, not that I'm against it. I don't have any gripe with the shovel, mind you. But you know, for 3 pieces of dirt, wasting a whole inventory slot, I don't know. I'll get like a god shovel if I'm getting built up on the rest of my gear. But like in modern Minecraft, at least, of course, here the enchantments are very limited if they exist. I can't remember if enchantments were at release or shortly after. But hey, mending's not a thing, so we're gonna have to remake our tools a bunch of times. We're gonna have to like get resources together. Yeah, they seem, Jurassic Park is a real top quality watch it on VHS film. Also, I'm in, my skin is still broken. I do not know what happened. I will fix it. It will not escape me. I will have my rat skin back, because, like, I'm using multi-MC, so, like, it should be pulling my skin from the database. But if you remember last stream, it was also broken, so. But, what was I saying? Oh, right, just for, like, a couple pieces of gravel? I don't know if I'm really fond of having a shovel this early on. You know, it's limited resources. You gotta make the best, you know? Speaking of limited resources, we got just enough iron to recraft another pickaxe, so that's nice. Should be coming up on daylight pretty soon. Yep, moon is setting. Here, let me go ahead and burn these while we sit here. But yeah, that's about the long and short of it. The VHS Rewinder seems like a solid invention that I'm really down to, or a solid investment that I'm really down to get. Just because I like the idea of being able to pull a tape off the shelf and watch it and then throw it in the machine and, like, rewind it super fast and then put it back, you know? Because, like, I'm not going to leave it unrewound like some sort of animal. Who do you take me for, you know? But, like, on the same token, rewinding is hard. Actually, I don't have to make a new iron pickaxe at all. Check this. Diamond pick. Oh, God. Many a creeper. The CD player in my car is shitty, and I only have only darkback CDs work, so I have to buy faux vinyl CDs with digital vinyl technology. What's that like? What quantifies, like, digital vinyl technology? Not that I'm like, it sounds to me like something that's made up, but I'm not trying to insinuate that it is made up. But, like, what do you mean, like, dark back? Like, They have a fake vinyl texture on the back. Oh. But it's still, like, digital data on the CD being read. I don't... Huh. I feel like a poser, but normal CDs don't work. Because they're too transparent. The vinyl is just... Oh, I see. Well, no, I figured it wasn't the music on vinyl on the CD or anything. I just, was not sure. But, alright, the sun is up. The creepers are out. What am I gonna do about it? Tell you what I could do. Craft a sword. That is not how you craft a sword. I still got shovels on the brain. Beat him to death with a shovel. Beat him to death with a shovel. Okay. Let's do that. And get down. And fast. Oh boy, okay. Is he gaining on me? He's not gaining on me. Even a little bit. Oh, now he is, because I'm walking backwards. And like I halted for a minute. There we go. Because if he explodes in here, it does nothing but benefit me, you know? Because like he's blowing out holes that I can have a look around in for things like iron. Heyo. He's gaining on you. Watch out. Here he comes. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. But they really call it digital vinyl technology? Yeah, I don't doubt you. It's... Is there like a big markup on that? Wasn't there a second creeper? Oh, don't you know it. There were like 3 or 4 of them out there. I don't know how many of them were on the thing, though. Okay. I had to commit to coming out, or else they would have gotten me. Let's check on my crops. I think that is a good thing to be doing in the morning. Hey, one of them's full grown, would you believe? I personally can't believe it. In fact, I would insinuate that I'm being lied to. Okay, 3 of them. 3 seeds. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I really only needed 2. That's okay. No worry. They're a bit pricey, but they work in my car, so... Well, yeah, you take what you can get, you know? I feel you. How am I meant to... Or what's my next move here? I'm thinking vaulted ceilings in here could be nice. Only 1 CD I use when my dongle breaks. Yeah. That's fair. No, I don't think I want to do the whole thing like this. Give it back! Give it back! Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that'll just about do it. Now, what to finish these walls in with? I'm thinking, like, this. I know that looks a little silly right now, but I think once it's all in, it'll look pretty cool. Let's go cut down some trees, shall we? Let's go plant some trees, shall we? Hey, Outer Wilds music. Gosh, I know I gush about it all the time on stream, but Outer Wilds is still absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I'll drop my address in the chat. Don't do that. Please. I don't want to get accused of doxing anybody. Cousins also lent me a broken Incubus CD. So I thought they sounded like that. I thought they just sounded like that. That's fair. That's a fair assumption to make. Jeez, why does this, why do these songs keep just skipping back and forth like that? What's the deal? Bet they, it's an odd design decision they made. Alright, But no, yeah, Outer Wilds is such a fantastic game. I cannot get over it. I'm super happy to be talking about physical media too, by the way. Other very good special interest I have. Ooh, I'll get rid of these because I'm not super fond of lining these doorways because that means I have to double up occasionally on the whole what do you call it? That means I have to double up on showing log sometimes. In these corners, it's fine, but I feel like you go one more out and it's an issue. Let's do that and take these away. And I don't know if stairs could be placed upside down, and I would like to find out, please. They cannot. Okay. Well, we're not doing the window thing. I would have liked to have added stairs up here or maybe down here, but if I add stairs down here, they're gonna have to be oak wood stairs. So I wouldn't be able to do much with them. Tut tut tut. What am I gonna do about that? One of these would be nice. A doer. And another doer. But nah, I'm having a thought. I'm having thunks about vaulted ceilings. See, I could steal the crafting table out of the other place I made. But I think I'll keep this one. Or I think I'll just make a new one. Rather, because I can afford that. I'm rich like that. Check me out. I think right there is a good spot. And put these in here. And now I shall make a shovel. Because I need one. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stone one. Because I don't really need I don't really need the drama and the fame and fortune that comes with having a Oh, brick could have been cool. Already built the house. I've already built the house. I can't do this. I can't go swapping it out now. And plus, I don't think brick would look too great, honestly, next to the logs, you know? And the logs are like the center feature of the house. My grandma had 3 copies of the Wizard of Oz VHS because she was obsessed with that movie. Understandably. What is it with, like, old people and the Wizard of Oz? Because, like, that's like a key memory I have as a child. It's just, like, yearly. I can't remember... Gosh, I can't remember what channel it was, but, like, yearly, I think ABC would play Wizard of Oz on, like, the anniversary of its release date, I think. Sorry, I don't have all the information, because I was a little bitty bab when this was happening. But, they would play it, once a year, yearly, and I'd watch it with my grandma. And that's just, like, a very fond memory I have of her, you know? How do we feel about that? The, like, dip in. Think it should be flat, or what are we thinking? Is this a version where skeletons can shoot through that? I don't think it is, but if it were, that would be very scary. Okay, I think not in the crafting table, in here. I like it. It's different, but not ugly. Yeah. But no, yeah, it's like a core memory I have. This is yeah, it's coming along a little different, I'd say. It certainly is a look. Is it the look? I'm not sure. But a look, I don't think anybody would argue with you for saying so, you know? I need stone brick. So I'd like to incorporate it into the build a little bit. Because I really dig my stone bricks. Speaking of things I dig down into the mines. Strike the earth, ladies and gentlemen. It's another game that had my attention for a while, Dwarf Fortress. I keep meaning to go back to it, but like, I'm not very good at Dwarf Fortress. I'm not nice at Dwarf Fortress. It's a learning curve thing with me. It's like I have to get my hands on it, and I have to be really in it and thinking about it, you know, at all times. But it's a game. It's a game I have a lot of fun with as I play it. But it's a hard game for me to convince myself. Losing is fun. It's a lot of fun. And like it's like Skyrim, I would call it a story game, not in the way that there is a story, because like, but like in the way that like you will have stories to tell if you play it even one time. Like even once is enough to get you a really interesting tale to tell. There's a whole website dedicated to that. Highly recommend looking into it. But yeah, no, Dwarf Fortress is just something that, like, keeps my attention very well, but, like, it just takes a lot for me to commit to a new Dwarf Fortress playthrough, you know? I thought about, speaking of, I'm thinking about doing a video about games like that just, like, invite you to have, like, little tales to tell later. And it's mostly games with, like, fantasy settings. I'm not sure what the... you know, what the link is there. Maybe it's just, like, because RPGs have a lot of fantasy settings. But, like, maybe there's something deeper there. But I thought about doing a video about those sorts of games and like, the allure and, like, what makes them really... or, like, why they're so, like, cool and interesting and why the like, what makes the stories you tell about that game different than, like, any other, like, decision-based title like that, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's always something, you know? Little anecdotes are given. I also thought about doing a video about Zomboid and games that are... other side of the coin, by the way. Games that are similar, but built specifically, like, on that, like, losing is fun thing of just, like, this game is not quite with the same sentiment, but, like, you know how Zomboid is. You know, you start a game of Zomboid, and, like, you're immediately met with just, like, yep, this is the zombie apocalypse. You're going to die, but see how long you can make it, you know? And I think that's a really interesting way to handle that. Oh, having a shovel is actually very nice. See, I always flip-flop on it, because, like, on one hand, I do kind of dig having a shovel. But, ooh, I thought that was more lava, somehow. I do dig having a shovel, pun intended, but, like, man, I don't know, I can never warrant crafting one of any decent level. Like, I'll make stone shovels when I'm in diamond armor, you know? It's just a thing with me. Gosh, the world feels so shallow in these older versions, especially since, like, the world height has increased, I think, twice. Or the world depth, rather, has increased twice since... Are we exactly halfway through the night? Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a chest, and I'm gonna use it for a funny drop-off of my various mining resources. Why is the chest hold like that? Yeah, but after you make the change, it's hard to not have a shovel anymore. Just for things I've mined that I don't want to hold in my inventory. There's just so much that I just don't need to actively have on me. Alright, and the dirt can go too, I suppose. Let's organize it. Hey, this is Minecraft music. Nice. Down we go. Right back down into the mines. It is a smoother ride with the stairs. But what was I talking about a moment ago? You know, it escapes me. But there's always something else to talk about. Let me get a quick sippy. And I think, speaking of sippies, actually, I think now is a good time for a quick BRB. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna run a quick ad. I recommend you fucking do a stretch, stand up, have a good stretch about it. I will be right back. If you don't want to see the ad, hey, you know what funny button would help with that? The funny subscribe button. That would do me a whole world of good, and with Prime, it's free. But I'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back outside of my maid costume, by the way. Maid time ended a while ago. I constantly forget to stop it. Slash commercial 90. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. See ya when I see ya, and then we'll get back to gaming. Whoops! Guess who lit the timer? Didn't mean to light the timer. Not intentional. I'm not going to take an 8-minute break. I just needed a minute. Do a quick stretch, you know. You know how it is. We've all been gamer before. You see. I figured we were right at the halfway mark, so if there's ever a time, there's a time, you know. Anyway, back to it. Back to playing the funny video game. Alright, we're going for a different mine this time. New mining spot. New mining spot just dropped. Oh, that's gold! We've struck gold! Yeehaw! How big of a deal was prospecting? Like, I get that it was a big deal, don't get me wrong. Like, I took a history class, but, like, just, like, was... Was a gold rush as much as you'd think it was? Welcome back to Friends. Heck yeah. But, ooh, more Minecraft music. That's a good omen. Like, was it like influencers are today, where, like, you can't walk 5 feet without running into a prospector? There's a joke for somebody much less interested in telling new jokes than I am, you know? Likening prospectors to influencers. Because, oh, social media is ruining the world, guys. Oh, no. Dude, I drew a picture of a woman on an iPhone, and she's handcuffed to the iPhone. Whoa! Bro, that's so deep! It's just such a silly thing, really. Like that, like, Banksy core thing, you know? Dad and his friends used to go looking for gold on the weekend. It's like those, like, my immediate imagery when you say that is, like, guys walking around with, like, metal detectors. And to be fair, it's usually touted that, like, metal detecting is, like, a lame hobby. But, like, I think, like, things like metal detecting and, like, magnet fishing are fun and interesting hobbies, really. Very unique. Like, I mean, of course it's not gonna get you rich, typically. But, like, you know, just for fun, you know, dig up some old pennies. I don't know. You know, go to somebody's home, rip the copper wiring out of their home, and sell it for scrap. You know. The huge. Oh, they did panning? Yeah. Like proper gold panning. That's interesting. But, yeah. No, I don't know why, but striking gold just then reminded me of, like, prospecting, and, how odd of a thing that was. It built the West, so I'm told. But yeah, no. We're making good progress on the video game, and I haven't taken more than a heart of damage all stream. And that is astounding to me, because usually by now I've at least broken my legs, you know? I've at least, like, had a bad enough time that I've ended up at half health at some point, you know? So maybe my memory's off. Maybe it is... Is that iron? It is. Maybe this version is more lenient than I remember. That's one difference. I seem to be having better luck with this current version. So that's something. I don't know. I feel as though, like, I said this in my video about it, but I feel as though the conversation about old versions of Minecraft is so, like, shrouded in, like, curmudgeons who will sit around and go, like, oh man, it's not like it used to be in my day. And I say old curmudgeons, and I mean people who, like me, who are like 20, who are like in their early 20s, going around like, oh man, it's not like it used to be, and now it sucks. Now all the updates suck. And it's like, all this update added as, like, the big official release of the game, feature-wise, was an XP system that barely worked, a hunger system that completely kills you, and, like, to be fair, that got some backlash on release. I'll give it that. But, like, there were plenty of people mad about updates then, you know? As they are now. It's not a lot. They added one boss fight, and I guess that's cool. One boss fight we're definitely not gonna manage to do today, for sure. Heartbreaking, I know, but... what can ye do? I'm traumatized now. I'm keeping an eye out for creepers. Let's go give the pigs something to chew on. And the inbreeding begins. 4 pigs. We're up to 4 pigs now. Oh, that's right. I've got to fill this in. 1, 2, 3. There. Now the glass should be done. It is. What first? I think the iron first. Let's see. Can we make glass panes? Moment of truth here. We can. 16 glass panes. We do not need that many. But I'll gladly take them. I'll make use somewhere. But no, yeah, I feel like the conversation is very filled with people who are just, like, reminiscing on the olden days. And, like, I'm reminiscing, too. But, like, reminiscing in, like, the, oh, you kids will never have it like we had it, you know? And it's like... it's still the same game at its core, I believe. Maybe with, like, some different design philosophies in mind. I'll give it that. Well, I'll give the argument that level of credence. But, yeah, beyond that, I'm not really sure I mind so much that things are different than they used to be. If things weren't different than they used to be, actually, I think I'd be a little disappointed. Because sure, 120 is not a major update, really. It's a new biome and a new type of wood and whatnot, and that's cool, but, like, it's nothing outstanding, you know? Gosh, what was I doing? Oh, cutting down trees is what I was doing. Come here, tree. Hiya! 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 Hiya. Just a little hiya. For fun. As a treat. Let's see, this should give me at least what I need to do the 1, and then 1, and then 1. Oh, right. Logs don't go on their sides in this version. Now, what am I to do about that? I think I could still salvage this, mayhaps. Salvage it into a pattern. A nice bit of wood patterning. Mayhap. See, I would make, gosh, what was I saying? I've completely lost it now. I'm out of my mind. Out of my gourd, even. I don't think I actually want logs on the ceiling. But I do know where I do want them. On the floor. Alright. I assume since we can't put logs upside down, we can't put slabs upside down either. Or, since we can't put stairs upside down, we can't put slabs upside down either. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one of these, too. I lied! I do want logs on the ceiling. I need a texture breakup, or else I'm gonna, like, go out of my mind looking at this. Nothing outstanding. There's pink boats. There are pink boats. You're right. Silly me. How could I forget? We cut down a few more trees, and I don't think we're going in the mines tonight. Honestly. I think we're gonna stay up, and we're gonna work on the... Stay up above, and we're gonna work on the house. Just because it's coming along. But no, yeah, a nice vaulted ceiling could work. Let's dig it on up and dig it on down. If that makes any sense whatsoever. There are times where, like, I'm looking for words to say, and I will just say absolute nonsense. But it's charming, right? Right? That's not annoying in the slightest. Just a little funny. Alright, let's see. But yeah, like, to some people, there's not a lot in the new update, but I feel like, for me personally, it's enough, you know? Mostly because if you look under the hood, they did fix quite a few bugs that were happening with the game. It's iconic, TBH. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm glad someone gets me. I think I'm gonna incorporate cobble into the roofing, into like the ceiling as well. Come on, I can't select that. And then we'll see how that looks. Because I just want to break up the wood a little bit, you know? And see what can be done about having so many plank texture. Several plank texture. Alright, there we are. And then we'll fill in the roof and see how it looks. Oh, to be using planks in a build. How nice. Alright. Now, part of me wants to save these. But the other part of me would like a roof over my head to fend off the spiders coming in from the top. And the part of me that wants a roof over my head far outweighs the part that does not. So we're gonna take it and run with it, you know? We're gonna do our business here. And we'll torch up these corners. Just to prevent mobs spawning right by the house, you know? There we are. That looks a little odd. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but maybe I'll do something. In the meantime, though, I think we should cut down more tree while we've got the daylight to do so. Because we probably won't have the daylight to do so for very long. Not very long at all. Because I don't know, I like having a bit of wood on me for a project that requires mostly wood. The trees are dying faster than I can... Like, I'm cutting them down faster than I can replant. But I think once I get the house down, it's not going to be that big of an issue. It'll be nice and good. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can pick up some of these saplings. Yes! Thank you. And apples. Love apples. I'm big on my apples. I like a good apple, for real, too. Of just like, you know, I appreciate a good crunch. I know some people like their apples softer, and to that I say those people are criminals and should be hunted for sport. But me, I like my crunch. I like my good old apple crunch, you know? It's a good thing, and no one can convince me otherwise. Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue the log texture around the perimeter. I have a shovel, what am I doing? I'm gonna continue the log texture around the perimeter. And then I'm going to... Once I get the logs in... Give me the logs. Where are they? See, this early in, and for like a very long time after this version was released, middle clicking is such a finicky thing to do. To like pick block. Because like sometimes the block takes and other times it doesn't. You know? And then I'm finally gonna get a chance to, again, I have a shovel, what am I doing? Use those stone bricks I came up with earlier. They're a little outside of the palette of this particular build, but I think they'll look nice and refined on the inside in place of like cobblestone. Despite we have cobblestone up there, I might swap that for stone brick too. But stone brick is such like a foundation block, you know. It feels It feels at home on the floor, but it feels like when I see a floating block of I'm sorry, the Twitch chat just reloaded, and that completely distracted me. Whenever I see a floating stone brick block, I'm immediately thrown off. Like a floating block of dirt, sure, dirt's light. Dirt's not heavy. Why would dirt be heavy? But if I see like a floating stone brick block, I just like my brain shuts down. Can't handle it. Cannot handle it. Oh no, did I leave it in the chest? Outside in the... Oh no. Well, today's my lucky day. Oh shit! A rat! Hi, how you doing? Welcome into the chat room. Luckily for me though, I have some sick iron for which to make a couple pieces of armor. And my skin still isn't here! Always have to destroy floating blocks. I think they can look nice, but like one singular floating block, like, let's say, like that. That's a bit weird. That's a bit odd, a bit unusual even. I kind of like having this dip in the floor. I kind of dig it. I won't lie to you, I kind of dig that. Maybe I can incorporate something like that in the future. For this house, though, I don't think it's in the cards. You know? I just don't see it working for this one. But now that I have some armor, I think now is a very good time for me to make my way over to the mine so that I may open the chest, have my stone bricks, and go back inside quickly. I saw a creeper. Woo! We made it. We made it. Just barely. And we've still taken no damage from mobs this entire playthrough. Hello, sir. Ugh, old stone brick texture is so nice. Don't at me. It is so good. Like, I could have that on every surface of my home and not feel like it's too much, you know? The dip is weirdly pleasing. I think it's like this nice rectangle I've created here. Gosh, now I want to find a way to make that work. Okay, let me see what I can do to get some stone brick going here. And that's fine, because that won't be visible from the outside, even a little bit. Hi! Hello! Go away, please. Here, if I do it one block at a time. And if I get greedy and don't do it one block at a time, then it'll be fine. Look, here's my strat. Here's my strat for keeping the spideys away. Luxury dip. I think they're called, like, conversation pits. I'm a big fan of conversation pits. I think a good conversation pit can be really good. I think it's an easy thing to, like, screw up, though, placement-wise. You know, I think it has to be in the right spot. But it can look good. But yeah, if I do this one little block at a time... Thanks for the follow, by the way. Highly appreciate that. Boink. Look at that. It's a little empty in here. But it won't be once I get a few key items like, I don't know, a bed, mayhaps. But now I can see my crops from here. No growth yet. God, old glass texture, I am not such a fan of, though. I don't mind the way the texture looks, it's just, like, it's supposed to be glass. I'm meant to be able to see through it, you know? And, when you can't see through it, it's a real hoot. What version is this? This is version 1.1. I'm having a little gallivant on, 1.0, the version that Hardcore was introduced on. Just for funsies. And I'm gonna see how if I can keep this going. Yeah, I thought it'd make for a nice little interesting twist on the usual, like, hardcore gameplay. Having to manage in a slightly older version of the game. I can make it look even older. Check this. If I go fast graphics, smooth lighting off, minimal particles, render distance short, view bobbing off, clouds off. What happens if I do that? Oh, God. Old game. Can't see even 5 feet in front of me. Jeez Louise. I do like sword blocking, though. The sword blocking is nice. I almost miss it, you know? Here, let me fix this. Save lighting on. Particles all. Render distance far. Performance balance. I remember when they used to have a warning on the screen when you would pump your render distance to far that's like, hey, not all computers can handle seeing like more than 2 chunks at a time. What a fun time that was. View bobbing on, clouds on. There's also like the 3D mode. So if anyone viewing the stream is wearing 3D glasses, this works, so I'm told, fairly well. Oh, I thought there was a creeper at both doors because of the 3D effect. Ugh, it's making me nauseous, though, without the glasses. Yeesh. Do super secret settings exist? They do not, sadly. I wish they did. That'd be cool. Also, difficulty hardcore is still stuck. Before difficulty locking. Difficulty locking is fairly new. And I don't know how I feel about it, really. Like, I don't mind it. Someone pointed something out about the game to me recently. Someone pointed something out about Minecraft recently to me of just like, cause like I said, I did a whole like YouTube video about beta Minecraft and like how it's aesthetically different and how it presents a different aesthetic, and that still like is the case here. Like it's still got like that like kind of lighting I was talking about, where. God, I miss Super Secrets. They were cool. They were so cool. Why'd they get taken away, you know? But someone was like, hey, the reason in the comments, they were like, hey, the reason the aesthetic is so different lighting-wise is because, like, in modern versions, they use, like, different, like, slightly shaded lighting, where in this version, it is just white light. It is white light from the sun and from torches and everything else. Ooh, sunrise moment. Check out that sunrise. That's really something, isn't it? That is really, really something. But I think I want more wood. I know, I'll never be satiated. But I think I want more wood, and I want to make a bunch more stairs. I'm not gonna make more cobble stairs, though, right now. I'll make more of those later. Oh, I need to smelt you. No, not my hand, into the furnace. I need to get rid of a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Why did I open the door? I completely forgot. I entirely forgot that creeper was there. How did I not take any damage? How am I alive and okay? Oh, that came out of the ceiling, didn't it? No? Where'd that block come from? I guess nowhere. I'm glad I got all the blocks back from that, because I don't want to have to replace any of this stuff. Actually, that creeper explosion came off pretty easy. Especially for... Oh, of course the only thing I lost was wood. I would lose wood, wouldn't I? Wood. Assassins everywhere. They're... Oh! Okay. That is also my bad. I definitely should have taken a longer look around before stepping straight outside. That is absolutely fair. Didn't consider. Thanks for letting me know, Mr. Creeper. Oh, give me that, please. That's 3 free crops for me, dog. Oh, I have like a stack more dirt. I don't need to grab more dirt for this. And my inventory is still full. I mean, not as full now, but full. Wait, why am I... There we go. They're in your walls. Oh, no, they're after me. Yeah, you tried to warn me. You tried to warn me. I was not listening. There's only so much you can do when an absolutely fully preventable tragedy happens. One of the things you are allowed to do when a fully preventable tragedy happens, though, is say, I told you so. It's free, and it doesn't hurt anybody involved. I do want to kill some mobs now that I have some armor on me, though. It's always with the wood, man. Because I need a bed, and I don't see any sheep around, and that is a problem. That is steadily a problem. For sure. God, I want to explore, but... Like, on one hand, I want to go exploring. On the other hand, I don't want to get lost and die. Yeah, at least no phantoms. You're right. You're right. At least I'm safe from phantoms. Which I suppose is a good thing. Did I ever put my door back on? I did not put my door back on. Alright, add more log. And then I have more door. Where is me door? There it is, by my ladder in my inventory. Why do I still have the ladder on me? Oh, right, the chest broke. That is what happened to me, isn't it? That's why my inventory is suddenly full after I literally just emptied it. Fair point, fair point. Counterpoint, no more sticks. I'll just throw stuff in this chest. I really don't mind having my stuff get all mixed up. I do, however, mind not having my wood on me. I do kind of want that. I need to make that all into planks. And then I need my stairs. That way I can begin work on the roof. I'm gonna go for a nice, simple A-frame roof. And it's gonna be grand. It's gonna be fantastic. Oh, well, it'll be fantastic when I can get all the stairs made. That is a prerequisite for being able to have a finished thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 8, 12, 16. I think I'm gonna need more than that. I genuinely think I might need more. Ooh, you know I had to double it. You know I had to double it. Alright, that should be plenty. If that's not plenty, I do not know what is. Like, that has to be enough. You know, I could go for the A-frame. Alternatively, I could just, like... Oh, corner stairs don't exist. I could just, like, loop it around and make, like a squared off roof. They are pretty, and they're, like, just the right distance for the fog to hit them. It's really beautiful. What a wonderful world we live in, huh? Stevie Wonder was right. Not a Stevie Wonder song. Other blind guy. Different blind man. I am an idiot. If nothing else, I am an idiot. Oh, I am also double an idiot because I didn't need to... I don't want the whole thing to be cobble. I want it to be cobble lined. Meaning I'm gonna need to do that every time, aren't I? Not necessarily. I could just, boink. And then beep, boop, bap. But no, yeah, this is my favorite part of the game, honestly. Just, like, having a creative vision and letting it be realized. Like, getting out of your own way and just, like, getting to work and just making something you can be proud of, you know? Because I don't know, I feel like there's a certain sort of beauty to the starter house in that, like, it's not, you know, a commitment so much as it is just part of the build, you know? A necessary portion of the building process. And, like, part of the game in that, like, everybody has to start somewhere house-wise, but there's also that, like, temporary nature of it that comes, or, like, the temporary nature that comes with it of just, like, yeah, it's a starter house. I'm not sure I'm gonna stay here super long. Me, I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of my starter house. I usually do. But, like, for some people, you know, it's a thing of just, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this place, so it almost, like, feels like it gives people more... I don't know how to put this in a way that makes a whole lot of sense. It feels like it gives people more, like, creative freedom and, like, more permission to execute on weird ideas without having the consequence of being stuck with the solutions. Can the stairs be placed upside down? They cannot. I just checked that a minute ago. Sadly. I wish, dude. It would look so much nicer if I could implement them upside down as well. But, you know. Swings and roundabouts. And just like that, it's almost done. Not done, but almost. Because I was just a touch stupid. Again, for like the billionth time today. Tooltip. What about the tooltip? What's up? Am I missing something? Tip. Oh, I see. Tulip, not tooltip. I'm an idiot. 'Cause I thought you meant as in, like, the stairs will tell me they can be placed upside down on the tooltip somehow. My bad. I can't read. Don't expect a rat to read. Just like that. And now... it's starting to get a little dark. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I am going to continue to work. Until it actually gets dark. And then I will cower in my home. Like a fool. Like the coward I am. Advanced tooltips. House looking good. Yeah. House is looking good. Let's move our little scaffolding over to the other side here. Oh, it can't go here either. Dang it. Oh well, it's getting dark, so I'm going to go straight into the mine. I have torches? I do have torches. And then we're gonna get some mining done in the meantime, because I don't want to stop for nothing. Nothing stops this gravy train. We are moving and grooving. Right the way down. but I think I finished both of those paths. I'm gonna give it 2 blocks and then the next one. Do a little efficient strip mining. Coal already, huh? Very efficient of me. Still got that bone meal on me. I still need to make those crops. I just kind of didn't want to where I was at, you know? Because I realized that if I did bone meal the crops as they were almost grown. And so I didn't want to bone meal them and have them, and waste all that, like, time I spent waiting. I'm just gonna wait for them to grow and then I'll, like, bone meal them. Since now I remember it doesn't really matter if you bone meal them early or late in life. It doesn't, like, excel their stages. It just, like, pushes them to done. No, you can't mine at night. It's the one thing they tell you not to do. There's a whole song about it. No! Just, like, in a shambles about it. I hear water and lava up there. Cave, perchance? Is it time for obsidian already? I don't hear anything now. I wonder if there be cave. Ah, there be cave. Let me out of here. Let me explore thine cave. I am shaking and crying. Did they not have beds? They do have beds. I have not run into a single sheep yet. I hear a slime, though. That's at least something. Cobblestone? Oh, it's from lava. Great. Man, I was kind of under the impression that there might be a dungeon down here. That would have been super cool to see. I'm not too beat up about it, though. Here, let me grab this redstone while I wait for the water to drain. If it's gonna finish draining. You still coming, buddy? Oh, no, there's a second source. I see, I see. Let me just plunk that down. I am gonna kill any spiders I see, though, but I'm gonna see if I can wait till day to kill them. Because I'd prefer not to die in the process. Mostly because that would be very detrimental to my health. I don't know if you know this. It's real bad for you. If you find a sheep, can you name it Jose and keep it as a pet, please? I would be down for that. I do not have name tags. Name tags are not a thing that exists in this version, and I wish they did, because, like, that means unless it's a dog, if you keep an animal as a pet, you know, unless it's an animal that can actually be tamed, then you are for sure gonna lose that animal, and that's sad. That's real sad. First sheep I get, though. Call him Jose for sure. 100%. How many of these do I need? Speaking of numbers, 14 is how many I need for the portal and an enchantment table later. Satisfactory. But no, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my streaming schedule. Off topic, but like I'm trying to figure out my streaming schedule because I'm still not like on one, and I think Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a good one for me. I don't know though. I'm not 100% on that, you know? Just because like the only thing holding me back is like I've got YouTube videos to make also, and I don't want to like sacrifice, like I don't want to be like focused on streams and then like the video quality lowers, you know, on YouTube. And like vice versa, I don't want the YouTube stuff to affect here, which is why I only do like a big video a month. But no, yeah. Speaking of pets, though, in this game, I had a friend, or I had two friends. Shocker, I know. But like, I had two friends who were playing Minecraft together at one point. And one of them has like an attachment thing. I don't want to tell their whole business, but like, this is a very funny story. They had like an attachment thing. YouTube link, please. If you do !! socials in the chat, it'll give you a link to go straight there. Or it'll give you a link to my link tree, and then that link tree link will have my YouTube link on it. But what was I saying? Oh, right. So, my one friend goes out and gets bones and a wolf, and hands the bones over to friend number 2. And he hands them over to them, and goes, "Go ahead, tame it." And they do. And then they go, "Okay, this animal is your responsibility now." I got one more than I needed to. And just like leaves them with it, and it just like puts them into like a crippling anxiety for a bit of just like, oh no, I gotta keep this thing alive, you know? And I always think that story is so funny to tell. I love it when my Dr. Pepper goes flat and becomes warm. Those are my two favorite things in the whole world about Dr. Pepper. Is how flat it is and how warm it is. But anyway, we've got another portal now. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Or if I even want to venture at going in there yet. You know, but... Here, let me smelt this. And then I'll go and I'll make myself a little helmet. Dr. Pepper's awesome. Yeah. I enjoy a good pep. I've always been more of a Coke person, but, you know, I'll drink whatever. I'm a big soda person in general, though. The rat enjoys the soda. We're gonna wait on this to smelt and just kind of hang out here for a minute. I know it's a little boring, but I'm thinking about what I want to do for the nether portal. I'm thinking I'll just, Dr. Pep. I'm thinking I'll just build like a little altar for it. A little altar. Sorry, my voice is cracking. Because I've been talking even before the stream. I've been talking all day, and so, you know, it's going a little bit. I think I'll build a little altar for the portal, and then put the portal on it. Maybe something like that. Something simple and small. You know, nothing absurd. I always like to, I think I commonly like to do those. I like to build like a little, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. I like to build like a little like bit of netherrack outside the portal as though it's like creeping out into the world. That's a fairly common thing to do. But I personally like doing it. You know, I think it's a cool aesthetic thing. Helmet time, helmet time. My skin, I keep forgetting that I don't have my skin right now. Very sad days. Is it day yet? Speaking of, it's day enough. Day enough that this creeper still wants to attack me. I mean, not that he wouldn't want to if it were night, but heck yeah, pre 1.8 SmackDown combat. You love to see it. Speaking of, where did he go? Enderman, where are ye? Where hath thou gone? Oh well, I don't see him. Misplaced block here. Okay, up we go. It's 16 of them? I'm not sure 16 is enough. I'll cut down some more trees then. I'll cut down a couple more trees. Above you? Where? Oh no. But I'll cut down some more trees. And then we'll get more stairs. And then we'll finish the roof. And then we'll start working on nether stuff. Oh, I hear him. Where is he? Where are you? See, I'm kind of avoiding him. Because, I'm not 100% sure I want to fight you. I do want to fight you now, though. Look at me. I'm looking dead at you. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. He's only really mad when I'm actively looking at him. No, he's over it? Do they not stay angry? Those pigs are jumping over there. They're grooved, dude. I guess he's glitched. I don't know. He's still just hopping around, though, so I'm gonna... Yeah, what a quitter. Coward, fight me! But I'm gonna assume he just, he's busted until proven otherwise. Because I'd hate for him to, like, run up on me, you know? Because then I'm gonna die for sure if he, like, gets the jump on me. And decides he's actually angry. Should build a Ma type thing? What do you mean? For the portal? Oh, you got me. You were so ready with it too. Instant, like I'm certain. I have never been more certain of anything in my life that you had that response typed and ready to go the second I acknowledged. Oh my god. My balls. I can't believe this. Oh, and a bonk about it, too. Not only am I hit with, like... Not only do I fall for a Ligma, but I get, like, beat in the head about it. This is abuse. Can't believe this. Let me gather my things, my funny little things, and put some stuff down here. Oh, is that an apple I see? Free food, I'll take it. Looks good to me. Fool and knave. Alright. Oh, right, we need to make some of these into stairs first, before I go placing them. So I'd hate to get all the way up there, and then still need to make them into stairs. Boom. I think 60 may be enough. I don't want to waste a bunch of wood. So I'm gonna work on the assumption that that is indeed enough. And then when it's inevitably not enough, I can blame the game for not giving me enough of them. Yeah, that'll work. For sure. Like, it's the only logical thing to do, right? I can't think of a solution that makes more sense than that. The house is coming along, man. I keep thinking about it. We're nearly there. Oh, don't fall. I'd hate to fall in right about now. Yeah, the crops are, they're still cropping over there. Ooh, 60 might not be enough. Yeah, no. How many more do we need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. 11, 22, 33 plus 6 is 39. We need 39 more. Alright, 39 more. I think I have the material for that. Do you plan on slaying the Ender Dragon? Oh, yeah, I was about to make a comment about that a moment ago. I will at some point. This stream? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think it's in the cards because I only stream for about 3-ish hours usually. Usually under, actually, but I always shoot for 3 hours. And, you know, I'm planning on this to be like a nice big multi-part thing that I can just work on casually. Just something simple that I can make progress in on stream. Something with some continuity, but if you miss a little bit, it's not really that big of a deal. You know? Let's see. Making stairs. There we go. Let's make those stairs. Sorry to step away for just 1 second. 39, I think, is how many we said we needed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ba, 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 ba. 24, 28. Let's go ahead and do this. 28. 36. Then 1 more set should be enough. 40. Righto. Okay, straight to it. Let's get down to business. Let me up here. And then all I need to do is put these in. And oh, I should have made the slabs I'm gonna need too. Minecraft Let's Play. Yeah, kinda. It's sort of the energy I'm trying to channel here. Just sort of some classic Let's Play energy. I don't know. It's something I yearn for in content a lot, is just someone interesting. Not that I'm saying that I'm particularly interesting, but like, you know, just some new old content, if that makes any sense. More of the stuff like it used to be. I feel like it's starting to become a lost art, sort of, over time. And I find that kind of sad. And so this is my shot at rectifying it and making some stuff that, you know, be the change you want to see in the world, after all. 12 will be enough of those, for sure. And now I go up onto the roof. And then I fall off of the roof, and then I climb back on the roof, and then I place these. Just kidding, I'll just skip the middleman and get these placed. How about that? 12 wasn't enough, so here's what I'll do. Here's what I feel like doing. Hey, thanks for the follow. Absolutely grateful. I think that could look cool. Maybe little, like, tips at the edges. Give it a little flare out. It looks a little silly from the ground, I think. We'll figure it out. Rat rave, rat rave. Nah, that looks fine. It looks different, sure. Like, that's very, very different. But it's cool. Oh, sun is going down. Yeah, I need to get inside. And here's what I'm gonna do inside. I'm gonna make a couple of these. Have them stack, and then place one here so that I can exit. And then enter. And then exit. Enter. Yeah, they function still. Okay, I was hoping they would work like that. Very nice, very nice. All right. So, next move, I think, is to... Ooh, hold on. Place one torch here, and a torch here, and a torch here. There we go. I swear I put torches in here. I don't know what happened, but... Oh, no, we're skipping this spot. Right. And then we're gonna make some more sticks. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. And then I'm going to get that other ladder that we have. What's your favorite cave sound? I'm pretty sure the one that just played is one of my favorites. I kind of like that one that sounds like you're underwater as well. Like the creaking one. I think that's interesting as well. Right. I didn't consider the fact that you won't be able to get up at this side. Okay, well the entrance can't be there. Okay, where it can be though. Right here. There's like a lot of Minecraft music in this. Not that I mind there's Minecraft music in my 10-hour lo-fi playlist to stream to. But because of course I am playing the video game in question. I'm doing the very thing, you know. But it's just like kind of surprising. Well, I guess not surprising, because it is lo-fi, and lo-fi does sort of go for that, I guess. But you know, it's an interesting thing. 'Tis a thing of interest. I have cobblestone. I do have cobblestone. Here's what I want to do. I want to take the cobblestone like that. And just run it down. And then I'll replace these. Then I'll cap it like this. And like this. I'll do the same on this side. Perfect. Actually... Hold on a minute. I got an idea. Got a wicked idea. Hold on. It's what John Minecraft, the inventor of Minecraft, would have wanted. Yeah. Exactly. It's what Miku would want, you know? You know, known inventor of Minecraft, Miku. Let's see. If we come back up, I should be able to... It's a little cramped, but I should be able to take this out. And take the other one out, too. And then... Beep. Boop. Perfect! Furnace moment. Multiple furnace moment. And then I think I'm gonna line this upstairs area with some good old-fashioned chests. Dang, I only have the materials for 3 chests. Oh, no. I have enough for 4. Miracles do happen, folks. It's not even Christmas. Would you look at that? 4 chests. Perfect for making a little bip bap. And those are stair blocks, so they open through. And then I can do that. No? Hold on. Right, this isn't an even number long, is it? Got a furnace in this fern house? Yeah, would you look at it? It's fantastic. Let's do this. And that one's not centered. It's a 1-block center, that's why. Okay, I see. I see what I gotta do. I'm not very fond of it, but I see what I have to do at least. One right in the middle. 2 over here. 2 over here. 2 over here. 2 over here. And then 1 right down the middle. And then we place 2 of our chests in. And look at them. Wow. I don't know that I appreciate this as all stairs. What if it were a block and then a stair? And then a block and then a stair. Over here too. We're getting somewhere. We sure are getting somewhere. 4, 3. Hey, now that is an aesthetic. Check this, check this. And then a stair here. And a stair here, and you won't even be able to see there's not a stair there. I'm brilliant. I too have a 1-block center, as we all should. Makes you impossible to perfect mirror over yourself in whole increments. It's a safety measure, you see. Now I think I should leave. And then... Oh! Hi! Lightning is striking out there, and I do not like it. The rain's good for the crops, though. The rain is not so good for me. See, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Oh no, I've been double bonked! No! Right, let's see. What have we done? We've built a whole house, attic and everything. We've got Fern-Eye and everything in the attic. We've got storage in the attic. I think I want to finish getting storage in the attic. I was just trying to like gauge what we have and have not done, so that I could more easily... Let's see if I can kill like this. I pick up his flesh. No, triple! Woo, baby, the triple! I really hope that doesn't hit my house. My house is a very flammable object. How close are we to sunrise? I can't tell from in here. Iconic, really. Oh no, he got in! Slay! Get bonked, rodent. No! You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me for the low, low price of 500 channel points. I had to check. I didn't know off the top of my head. No! How dare. How dare. Oh, the sun is coming up. And hopefully the rain will stop soon, too. And then we can get on with our business. Like harvesting our crops and feeding our animals. Get bonked. Dang. The absolute bonkage that's happening to me right now. This is bunk. Bunk, I tell you. These are bunk bonks. I won't have it. I will not get bonked. I will not eat the bugs. I won't sleep in the pod. Ah! But they're still jumping around in there. I think they could jump out, but they can't. My trap I have ensnared them in is inescapable. Inescapable by various creatures. Let's see. Ha! I was kind of expecting a creeper. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad there wasn't one, but I was kind of expecting it. Yeah, let me come over here where the crops aren't to get out of the water. Hi, skeleton. Die, skeleton. Thank you. I'll be having ye bones. No bone from you, huh? Greedy. I kill you and you can't even have the decency to bone me? Come on. Do a guy a favor. Do your local rat a favor. Get murdered. Give me your bones. See, I'm having a lot easier time with this hardcore. Bone hog. Bone hog. I'm having a lot easier time with this hardcore than I am with modern hardcore, and I don't know if that's a skill issue or if I've just been lucky, but I'm starting to believe it's genuinely like a skill issue, and like it's genuinely easier to, hey, Tulu Pig, and that it's genuinely easier to play the game like this. The rain is messing with the quality of the stream, and there are spooky, scary monsters out there. Oh, actually, I need trees, and I need to cut down that that sugar cane there. I almost said bamboo. Came very close to calling it bamboo just now. But as harmless as that mistake used to be, now it's a very harmful mistake. Because bamboo is a real Minecraft item, and you may mislead someone. Be careful. Don't be a fool about your terminology. Oh, I don't have a thing. I don't have an axe. I'll have to. Oh! Not having an axe is no longer the biggest problem I have right now. Oh, I got a couple hits in that time. More gunpowder. I can use it for explosives. Can't believe the explosives I'll be able to make soon. Oh, just you wait. There will be an explosive to be had for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna blow up with it. But I'll have it, and that's the scary part. They had a whole war about how scary explosives were. It was a pretty cold war, I'm told, but like, a war nonetheless. I'm thinking a basement would be cool, but I don't know. I don't wanna add too much to the house. I don't wanna overdo it, you know? I wanna finish the house and feel completely whelmed. But you know what? Do gold apples exist? Gold apples don't exist. That's odd. I was hoping they would exist. The fact that they don't exist scares me greatly. Here, I still have one of these. Let's plant a new tree. Okie dokie then. I'm thinking we've made enough progress for one stream. And wouldn't you believe that I survived the whole time? I can't believe it, personally. So let's save the game. And then move over to our chatting screen while I find someone to raid. If anyone has any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But, we're gonna find an individual worth raiding, probably off my following list. Would you guys let me to throw you at some more craft, or... Because I've got Beer Funger playing Minecraft, and then I've got a Salty Rat playing Hellpoint. Being alive for 3 hours straight, impossible. An impossible task, to be sure. But no, yeah, I'm thinking I'll send you guys over to a Salty Rat, because they have a lower view count. But I'm also up for sending you guys... let's keep the Minecraft train going. Let's keep the Minecraft train going. So, we're gonna raid into Beer Funger. No one will ever compare. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be back probably on Wednesday, but if not, on Friday for sure. But that'll do it for me. Enjoy the jams. I will be back with more of this, probably, later this week. Keep an eye out on my social media. You can watch more of me, if that's your jam, over if you do !VODs. That'll throw you a link to my VODs YouTube channel, where you can watch all the previous streams in their full glory. But with that, that'll do it for me, folks. Enjoy the jams, and I'll see you next time.